I'm gonna get up there and take a measurement. I think I can stand on the chair. That part. Put the chair back up here. And give me a tape measure. But once I figure it out, I can cut 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them that way. Yeah. I ever told y'all I'm scared of heights? Well, I'm just going to toss that out there. Alright. I'm going to call that 52 inches. I'm going to go over and cut me a 52-inch piece. I'm going to try to figure out the angles on each end of it to get it to work right. Maybe the best way to do the angles is to stick something up there that I can make a mark on. I have to think about this a little. Pray for me. Okay. Okay, we'll figure that out. Okay. I think I'm gonna dig out my Eric Olson glasses. He sent me some bifocal safety glasses, and in light of the fact that Josh just poked his eye out with a piece of wire. Josh was my boy. If y'all know about him, he's got a channel, Joshua Peak. He recently had an accident with some baling wire and his eyeball, which is turning out to be rather troublesome. But some time ago, Eric Holston, a friend of mine down in Florida, that I really dig, him and his wife Connie, well, they sent me some safety glasses, bifocal safety glasses. Now, what do you reckon I did with them? You reckon I put them someplace where I'd never have any trouble locating them again? Well, look, that must be a pair of them right there. Protective eyewear, hadn't been opened yet. I'm guessing so. Okay, thank you, Eric. So let's go put these on. That way, maybe I won't poke my eyeball out with a piece of something. It'd be better not to. It's always better not to poke your eyeball out if you can help it. That's been my experience. That's the benefit of my experience. I don't think these particular ones here are bifocal, but they're big enough, I think. I'll look at them. I think that might be big enough to go over my regular glasses like this. Look at that. Ooh, do I look sexy? Do I? Y'all tell me. I look sexy? Okay. Let's try them. And I'm also going to put these gloves on. Because sometimes when these little sparky things just flying up at you, they hurt. Sometimes they hurt a little bit. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. Let's aim y'all down at what I'm about to be cutting here so you can see it. What's that? He's got a bug to try to get in my eyeball. I guess that's a good reason to have them on too. I kind of want to get me a square cut on this. So I'm going to use this square for that. Isn't that snide? I think that's really snide. I think Eric Colson would be proud of me using a square and safety glasses all at the same time. I bet I'd go down in his book of goodness for that. That's what I think. I don't know. I'll ask him later next time I talk to him. But I think I would. I'll tell you who else would be proud of me would be Josh. We won't start calling him One-Eyed Josh yet, but we might later on if it builds up his legend. You know, it's kind of like Dead-Eye Dan. Josh might become One-Eyed Josh, but he's trying not to because it doesn't fit in with his life plan very well. But I bet he'd be proud of me too for wearing the safety glasses and all, because see, I never did raise him to be very careful. He didn't come from a very careful family. Neither me nor my dad, and on his mama's side, her dad, he wasn't careful at all. He's probably less careful than I am. He's kind of a wild man. Kind of a wild thing he was. Colorful. He's very colorful. A lot of stories about him doing things that may not have been legal and all, but you know, it's the way that goes. You know how that goes. It goes that way sometimes in some families and all. Just saying. Hold the joint. I went to school with a boy that only had one eyeball. Of course, back in the day, when I was young, you know, if you got something poked in your eye, they just, you know, like if you knock your eyeball out, they say, well, put it in the mayonnaise jar and we'll just save it to look at it, you know, and they get you a patch. Nowadays, I think the medical people are much more exuberant in their response than they was back when I was a young thing. Yeah. So, I think this is going to work like this. I'll flip it over. We'll cut the other side in a similar fashion. Now that I got a pattern, it'd be a little easier. Don't you know? Of course, he may not be ready for me to be making jokes about his eyeball yet, because he's still not determined whether he's going to get to keep all of his seeing facilities about him, and I'm pretty sure he wouldn't consider it to be too humorous. But on the other hand, he might. He's got a good sense of humor and all. You know, he might be all right with it. I don't know. Y'all can ask him. Y'all can go over. He's got a channel. He does podcasts. He could be known as the one-eyed podcaster in the future, but I don't know. Anyway, y'all go over to his channel and say, hey, your man making jokes about your eyeball falling out. Is that okay with you? If he says no, y'all get back to me and warn me in advance. Otherwise, I might be in big trouble. Ooh, ain't that pretty? Lord D mercy, that's pretty. All right, let's cut that one. I think I might have to move my chair before I cut this one here. Move it to a more centrally located location. I'm using my Rusty Acres vise table that I made here the other day. Oh, it's working out real nice. It is. I could put y'all over here. Maybe I could put y'all over here. Maybe from this angle. Maybe from this angle. Maybe from this angle. Over here. Y'all can see what I'm doing there. Maybe. Maybe. Lana, maybe. This here is a little bit labor intensive, but I think it'll still work. That ain't gonna work, because the whole idea of this is to be able to slide some of these up under it, and there's not enough room under that to slide anything. So I'm gonna have to come up with another plan. I got a good idea here, but it ain't gonna work. So I need to rethink my plan. Yeah, I do. And maybe what I need to do, instead of using something like this, is to get some more of these straps and run across here, and then put my stuff on top of that. That actually would work. All right, let me come down from here. This is a little bit heavy, I think. Anyway, to be putting up there. Might have been a little stair broke. Dang. Glad I got that on video. Lord be mercy. Yeah, no, that ain't gonna work, but I could do some strappage and that would work if I made it long enough. I would need to make it a little longer than this maybe. Let me come down. Do some thinking.